If I offered you quarter-final of the World Cup next summer now, would you take that?
Not now, no. But look, we haven't won a knockout match since 2006. So our last two tournaments, have been a disappointment. We've got to remember where we're starting from with this group of young players. But equally, they're fiercely ambitious. I think everything is ahead of them, and it's not for me to put a limit on their expectations.
You've blooded several very exciting youngsters in recent times. Because of that, is it fair to say that realistically England are building a team for 2020, 2022 as opposed to next summer?
I think we have to try and do both. We can't go to a World Cup and not try and win it. We've got to attempt to win each game, be as prepared as we can be, and see how far we can go. Of course, a lot of these players are going to peak maybe in 2-4 years' time, but we can't just write off a tournament. I don't think anybody in England would accept that. I think with representing England comes high expectation, and we have to live with that. So that's no problem as far as I'm concerned. What we lack is a little bit of experience of those big matches. We don't have many players that have won major trophies, but the future is very exciting. The games over the last couple of years, we've been competitive against everybody. At the moment, we haven't beaten some of those top teams since I've been manager, but we've been very close, and we feel we're improving as a side.
What did you think of Rio Ferdinand and Frank Lampard recently saying that club loyalty has meant that they didn't have the togetherness perhaps that many England fans would have liked to have seen? And is that a problem with your players, do you think?
Obviously, I played with both of them before the period they were talking about, I think, and there was definitely there was an issue then, but I think we have a slightly different dynamic now. At the moment, as I said earlier, a lot of the players are yet to win things with their clubs. Maybe over the next few years that rivalry is going to intensify, but I go back to the fact that these lads have played a lot together at junior England level. They enjoy coming together as an England team. They've got so many foreign players at their club that I think coming together with other English players is actually a strength and something they look forward to. So the environment we have is very healthy.
Have you decided now where you want to be based?
Yep, we'll be based in Rapino, whatever happens with the draw. We've looked at what's best in terms of hotel paired with training ground, paired with travel, paired with climate, and of course, when you're looking at any venue, you never get absolutely everything that you'd like, but we felt that was the best option for us.
And as you say, you don't yet know where you're going to have to play, and there's some vast distances involved. Why not wait and see where you'd have to play before deciding?
Because the travel is, I think the longest flight is 3 hours. We do that on a bus journey from St George's to London for our games at Wembley. So for us, that's neither here nor there. And we feel it's important that we're able to secure, it's a competitive bidding process to get in first on these training grounds in particular. So we were out last summer, and we made sure that we'd seen everything we needed to see.
It's been an unprecedented season of success for England's youth teams. Can that inspire your players, the senior squad?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's excited everybody.
Yeah.
I think that there's been a real positivity around the country. It's very rare that I step out and people are talking about under-17 international football, but the public have been, and I think it's also reminded us of what's possible, and also the style in which we want to play, because the under-17s won a World Cup, but also played in a way that we want the senior team to play.